birthday to you.
It's an exciting day. They called it his birthday, so we sang him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Bobby.
My name is Debbie Tannard, and we are here today because my husband Bobby is getting a stem cell transplant for bone marrow cancer that he had.
Mr. Tannard has multiple myeloma, which is a disease of the bone marrow. So what this procedure entails is to give high doses of chemotherapy, but we know when we do that, we're going to wipe out the bone marrow function. So we have to rescue patients. So what we do before we give chemo is we harvest stem cells from the patients, and these stem cells can be stored indefinitely for life. Then we can come back and give high doses of chemotherapy.
So when we first started his treatment, we started him on a systemic chemotherapy regimen that everyone uses. He'd had a very nice response to the drugs, and we felt like he could tolerate the transplant procedure.
About 6 months into the chemo they were giving me, they said, oh, you need to do a bone marrow transplant to finish this out. I just didn't want to go move somewhere else. I really wanted to stay home. And just the idea of having to go live in a hospital somewhere did not appeal at all.
This is the very first outpatient bone marrow transplant, or otherwise known as a stem cell transplant, that's been done in Austin. Until recently, this type of procedure could only be done in other cities, and patients would have to leave Austin to go to either Houston, San Antonio, or Dallas, but now we can do this procedure right here.
So he's able to just come in every day, and they give him fluids, and they check on him, and give him this and that, and then say go home. And so he's able to rest at home in the afternoon and sleep in his own bed and eat the food that he likes to eat, and then we just come back here in the morning and they do the same thing again. So that's worked out great for us.
I know how much of a hardship it can be if patients have to pick up their entire family and move to another city to have this done. Having this program here and giving patients the ability to stay home is just huge.
With the transplant center here in South Austin, it just made sense for him, and he was happy with the team when he met them. He felt comfortable with the team, and he did not have any hiccups, to my knowledge, through the whole course of treatment. And so I think for him it was huge, and for all of our patients to be able to stay in the Austin area. If we can give comparable care, why would you leave? So we were really excited about it.
10 years ago, you know, it would have been pretty much history by now for me. So here we are just 10 years later, and Dr. R was saying, you know, maybe we should reduce this from a cancer to a chronic disease, because now, you know, they can keep people alive pretty much indefinitely.